Good afternoon. How are we all today? Coming back to you live again this week. It's Sue Maddox from maddoxcreations.com. So today I've got a few projects to share with you, a few cards and things that I've been making. And as well, I thought I'd have a little talk to you today about some tips for how to clean your stamps. And we've got some new options there today as well on the stamp cleaning tool kit. Okay, let's get a little bit of a start. First of all, I hope your week's off to a really good start. We're very well here because John's back again. He's been away for a couple of weeks riding up and down mountains in France. Couldn't think of anything worse myself, but anyway, he had a good time and he made it down all the mountains. That was the bit I was most worried about, so it's nice to have us all back in the house again. All right, let's get a crack on with some cards to show you today. So first up, I gave you a little bit of a wrong information last week because I showed you these tins made with the beautiful Petal Promenade paper, and I thought that that one wasn't in the special, but it is. So yeah, you can get that paper in there. It's beautiful. So I thought I'd show you a few other cards I've made with it. Just a little look at a few of the sheets here of the paper. It's got, one of the sides has got just this beautiful photorealistic flower paper, beautiful different colors. I just love it. It's gorgeous. And then the other side has just some nice soft, you probably can't see those too well in this light, but just some nice soft colors that you can use a little bit of a pattern in there, but very subtle. A few of the sheets have, where are we, have bits like this where you can cut out the little bits and use it as a frame or as an element on your card. Let me just show you a couple of things that I've made with those. So a couple that are just super simple, just on note cards. I've basically just grabbed the paper out, popped it on the front. It was so gorgeous. I thought it didn't really need anything at all. Just added a greeting. So a nice little quick option there for you. Can I get those up a bit closer? I haven't quite worked my navigating out here yet. Okay. So beautiful papers. This is one of the pieces that's got the framing with it. So I've just popped it on, okay, just popped it onto a little piece. It's in the smoky slate, just a nice soft grey with an embossing folder, and then added a greeting with the tailored tag punch. So another way to use that. And the last one with that paper. This one had a wreath, so you can fussy cut that out. I've added it onto a piece with one of our new colours there with the tufted embossing folder, and then just one of the little words over the top. Some of that beautiful ribbon there in the matching colour helps as well. So that is on the special, so you can buy 3 packs of our pattern paper, the ones that are listed on my blog, and you get 1 pack free, so a good time to stock up on a few of those. Another one of the papers is the lovely Garden Impressions. It's got lots of flowers and little sort of watercolour type pieces. Now I've just kept this one super simple again, cut out a little piece using the delightfully detailed laser cut paper, and then just pop that over the top, so with the greeting. So nice, quick and simple card that comes up really well. This piece here is from that whole sheet of the laser cut paper, and you can just snip out little bits that you need. Best way for sticking that on, I think I mentioned last week, is Tombow, and then the multi-purpose glue. Just add some tiny little bits and then just leave it for a little bit just before you pop it onto your page, and then you'll find that you don't get as much glue smooshing everywhere. Okay. Now, a couple of other cards that I've been making this week. I've been having a play with this set, the Very Vintage. It's one of the ones in the back of the catalogue, page 227. It's one of the exclusive Stamping Rewards sets. So if you've got an order of $250 or more, you'll qualify for 10% in Stamping Rewards, or if you've gathered a few orders from friends to put in to get delivered to you and you can distribute to them, then that will qualify you as well. So this one you could get free with that Stamping Rewards money. It's a beautiful set called Very Vintage. So beautiful for nice layered elements. Where are we? If we can get, I've just added a little bit of the lace to that. This poor card had a hard life because I did it all, and then I stuck this piece here on upside down, so all my little bees there were upside down. I had to take him off and go again. Okay, that's that one, and then just another one, similar sort of a layout, but just different colours. It's very light, a little bit hard to see the light cards in this light here, I think. I've used the Pretty Label punch there for the greeting. Okay. All right, let's get those out the way. Now let's have a little talk about cleaning our stamps. So we've got our stamp and scrub. This is a great option for cleaning stamp. Opens up with a hinge, and you've got the little plush black fibre scrub pads in here. Now they're removable. There's the little edge here. So once they get a little bit grubby over time, oh, doesn't want to come out. Let me just do this off camera for a second. Okay, anyway, they do come out. Not while I'm filming, they don't, but you can take these out and then pop them under the tap. I just usually put a tiny little drop of dishwashing liquid and then just go like this, give it a good scrub under the water until all the ink, the water runs clear and there's no ink left anymore, and then just leave it on the dish rack to dry for overnight or so. So what we do with those is we use our Stampin' Mist cleaner. Give one side a little spray. You'll see these little symbols up here, just in the little top corner. You won't be able to see it on the video, but if you've got one's got 3 little drips, and that's the side that you can spray, and that's the wet side, and then you've got a little sunshine symbol as the side that you leave dry. They're both the same, so it doesn't really matter. I tend to just leave my little bottle at the end that I've sprayed, and then I know which end to clean on. So let's grab a stamp out. I've got one of our stamps here. And your ink pads. Okay, give it a little tap. All right, so I've stamped him now. He's ready to clean. This is the wet end that I've just squirted, and we just give it a bit of a rub, and then a rub on the dry side to dry it. We've got a nice clean stamp again. It cleans very detailed stamps. Comes in very nicely. Oh, I think the courier's just arrived. John got back yesterday, but one of his bags did not. It didn't quite make it onto the plane in the connection in Singapore. So I think they're just dropping it off now. I'm going to see, hopefully they'll just leave it at the door. Otherwise, I might have to just duck up, answer the door, and then come back again. We'll see how we go. All right, if you have been using StazOn ink, StazOn ink is a little bit more of a tricky one to get off. So if you do buy some StazOn ink, it's a good idea to just grab some StazOn cleaner. So this one's got a little padded bit in the top, so we just tip him up. That gets nice and wet, and we can just rub it on our stamp, and that will get clean and condition your stamps, and it helps to minimize the staining that you get when you use StazOn ink. So a good one to have in the toolkit if you do have some StazOn. Now we've got a new one today, and that is the Simply Chamois. So here's a nice brand new pristine looking lovely one. These ones you can find on page 206, and it is a reusable stamp cleaning mat. You just add water to it to soften it up, and then you tap your ink on the chamois. And waving a hi to everyone there too. All right, just give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to go and answer this door so we don't lose this bag. Thank you. Back again, sorry about that. Okay, we have a bag now, that's very good. I don't think there was mostly clothes in it, but anyway, we're glad that did make it back with us. All right, so when you get your Simply Chamois, it looks all lovely like this. Once you've been using it for a little while, it does look a little bit different. It's a little bit stained and things, but yeah, the ink just comes off on here. It will stain the chamois, but it doesn't transfer onto your fingers or onto your stamps. It fits nicely into one of the clear stamp cases. Just make sure they don't pop it in until it's completely dry. So once it's dry, it goes all sort of stiff and hard, and you just dampen him up with the tap when you're ready to use him again. I just keep him in a little container like this. And then let's grab our ink pad back out again. Whoops. Okay, ink him up and stamp him over here on my scrap paper I've got. And then all we need to do for our little inky stamp there is just give him a bit of a tap onto our chamois. Now, it's nice and thick, so it'll clean ink right down into those nice grooves. I've been really impressed actually with how well it cleans. And then once you're finished with it, you just give it a rinse under the tap again, leave it to dry, and then you can store it ready for next time. No lint, no chemicals. Yeah, just add water to soften it up. So they're a really, I really like those. A great option to have just to pop on the table when you're stamping away. Now, speaking of ink, don't forget we've got our, where are we here, 10 free ink pads at the moment. So you choose one colour family. If you join as a demonstrator, we've had a few people join the team already taking advantage of this special. So if you join, it's $169. You get to choose $235 of whatever you would like, whatever products you would like with your kit. And then as well, if you join during July, you get to choose one ink family and get ink pads, so 10 ink pads. So you can choose from the brights, the regals, the subtles, or the neutrals, or you could also choose the two in colour families. So that's a pretty good deal. There's a link at the top of the video here if you're interested in that. What else have we got? That's about it for this week, I think. Yeah. So I'll keep it nice and short and sweet today. I'm hoping that at the moment I'm still coming to you from my lounge room, but I am hoping by next week that I might have got into my study and found the floor again. Can't walk in there at the moment. Got it tidied up a little bit so that hopefully we can go live from there. Hopefully I've got at least part of it looking a little bit respectable. Be nice to be able to move in there again, I must say. So we'll see how we go. I hope that you have a fabulous week. Waving a hi to everyone who's joined in live today. G'day Alicia and Kayla. And if you're catching the video later on, a hi to you too. Yell out if you've got any questions about cleaning your stamps or any of the other things that I've shown you today. Okay, great to be with you. Catch you again next Monday. Okay, bye.